Well guys, it has been an exciting weekend to be a DC Comics fan. We are hot off New York Comic Con, and I have to say guys, our time is here. 2025 has definitely been the year of DC Comics comeback, and 2026 looks to be a great year as well. We have a lot of new titles coming around the corner, but today I actually wanted to talk about the DCKO news because we finally got the list of our first round of fighters. We finally got the reveal of the first 8 fights we will see in DCKO. Of the 32 fighters, we get to see 16 of them duke it out, and I thought it would be fun to just go through this list and kind of chat with you guys and maybe predict a little bit of how I think these fights might turn out. It is taking place in several different titles and bringing together multiple characters we all love to battle each other to the death, and it is going to be fun. So the first fight is going to be DCKO Superman versus Captain Atom. Well, Captain Atom can absorb atomic energy and he is made of metal. So you have the Man of Steel versus somebody whose body is actually made of metal. And these two actually, I saw a fight that they had in the Justice League Unlimited show, and it looked like in that fight, Captain Atom had a good start and got some good hits in on Superman, but ultimately Superman had the upper hand in the end, and I kind of predict this fight going a bit similarly to that. It's the easy choice, but I think Superman probably is going to take that one. And then we have Aquaman number 12, and that one is going to be Aquaman versus Hawkman, and I would definitely put money on Aquaman. I mean, he has the power of the entire ocean. He's nearly as strong as Superman. I will admit I am not as brushed up on Hawkman as I should be, but the next one is one that I'm actually really interested in. We have DCKO Wonder Woman versus Lobo. And I am interested in this one because they both have the ability to regenerate health, so they have that going for them. But also, Lobo can't use guns on Wonder Woman because she'll easily block them with her wrists. I feel like this one's kind of the hair metal fight because they both use a lot of metal and they both have big hair. Wonder Woman kind of like a power metal, and Lobo's kind of more like a thrash metal, kind of Slayer going at it. That's kind of how I look at this one. I am here for it. So next up in Titans number 30, we have Cyborg versus Swamp Thing. And this one, I genuinely don't know. I'm kind of feeling Swamp Thing, though. You have Nature versus Tech. So that's a very interesting fight, and I guess we'll see who ultimately has the upper hand, but I'm gonna put my money on Nature. That's just the hippie in me talking, I guess. And then this is an interesting one. This is for all the gooners out there. You have DCKO Harley Quinn versus Zatanna, and I'm sure the variant covers are going to be wild for this one. And who I'm banking my money on, I think Zatanna is the obvious choice. I guess we will see if these characters are winning based on popularity or based on actual ability. I mean, Harley Quinn, I guess, is a good fighter, but she's just a normal human, and Zatanna has magical abilities. Don't personally know how Harley Quinn can compete with that. Unless if she pulls a fartacular on Zatanna, I don't know how this one is going to end in Harley's favor. And this one is going to be interesting. The Flash number 28, Jay Garrick versus Guy Gardner. So I haven't really read a whole lot of Flash. I have read a lot of Green Lantern though, and personally I'm putting my money on the Flash in this one, Jay Garrick, because Guy Gardner, he's kind of a goof. He's definitely not the best Green Lantern. And overall, I think the Flash just is so much more powerful than Green Lantern. Both very powerful, of course, but I would definitely put the money on the Flash in that one. But let me know what you guys think about that. If you know a little bit more about this version of the Flash, definitely give me your thoughts. So now we're getting into the next round, Superman number 33, and this is going to be Lex Luthor versus the Demon. Very interesting choices, and I'm definitely putting my money on the Demon. I have read the Jack Kirby original run. I've read a lot of Demon books, and he is a force to be reckoned with. He's very powerful, and personally, I just don't see how someone like Lex Luthor, even with the tech that he has, could compete with that. They even wrote here, a fight you never expected but are dying to see. And this last one is one that I am really hyped for, and I'm sure a lot of other people are. We are going to see the epic showdown, the rematch, if you say, of Red Hood and Joker. So Red Hood is Jason Todd, the Robin, who was killed by the Joker. I think my boy Red Hood has gone through a lot over the years since he died and was resurrected, and I think he is more than matched with the Joker now, so I am excited to see this. This is going to be a big one. There's a variant cover by Lee Bermejo. I'm definitely going to pick that one up. I am particularly excited for the Red Hood versus Joker, obviously. I am really interested to see Wonder Woman versus Lobo as well, because personally, I don't know who I would put my money on there. But Luke brought me this, so I think he wants Wonder Woman. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about these though, because this sounds like it's going to be really, really fun. And there's so much more coming around the corner for DC. So in my next video, I want to talk a little bit about some of the new comics revealed coming next year. Thank you for watching. Peace.